Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Ho!
Hello, Thunder Kittens! Today I will be reviewing Thundercats Classic 8-inch Lion-O by Bandai from 2011. I got this on toysrus.com for $14.99 plus shipping. As of this date, you can still get this figure at most online retailers for around $12. Even toysrus.com still has some in stock. I should have checked the prices on eBay first, but I figured since they sold out in the stores so quickly, I thought eBay and Amazon would have been way overpriced. But nope, I was wrong. Time to open it up. This figure is over 8 inches tall, almost 8.5 inches tall. Articulation, you got 18 points. So you got leg up and down, outwards, upper thigh, knee is double jointed, sole of the knee, ankle up and down, and side to side. Waist, you can do about anything, left and right, side to side, in and out. I thought the upper chest could go in and out too, but that's actually just a big rubber piece. I'll show you pictures of that later. Arm up and down, outwards, upper arm, elbow, swivel of the wrist and hand. Neck is its own joint, so you can move that up and down. And then of course the head is on a ball, so you can move that up and down too extra. And this head is loose, so I got a head banging Lion-O. Oh, the cuts are loose. This figure's appearance is so awesome. I couldn't ask for a better looking cartoon accurate Lion-O. From his head mold to the expression to the muscles, the skin tone, and paint applications, the figure itself from an appearance standpoint is almost a perfect 10. He just has a few minor problems. First off, he's got a big white number on his butt. Secondly, you can see the skin tone on his boots. The prototype did not have that. And if you look at his chest skin color and his face is different compared to the rest of his body, even his neck. So if you look at his face and then neck, it's a different skin tone. And finally, the silver lining on his belt and his boots is actually supposed to be white. But those are just minor problems. Structure-wise, bear with me, this is where things start to go downhill a little bit. Alright, so this figure has interchangeable hands, if you didn't already know. And the recommended ages are 4 and up. And I'm 28, and even I'm having problems taking the hands on and off. And the ball piece is so small, and it just feels so fragile when you're putting it on. The ball will go, down, it'll go up, and it's just like, oh my god, am I gonna break this thing? So really take your time with it. Be very careful. My advice. The claw shield is very, very cool. Love the mold, the colors, very accurate. Could have been better if it was painted like a Silver Surfer, Chrome Dome from Ninja Turtles, Silver Samurai from X-Men, if you know what I mean. Now, the figure also comes with this little blue piece you can put on the side there, which you don't see in the cartoon. The cartoon, the claw shield just kind of somehow magically just connects to his leg. So, but if you want to do that, put it on the side there, I recommend taking this little piece off, and then putting it in the claw, and then putting it on. Because if you do it the other way around, it's just going to fall off, and you're going to get very frustrated. Now that it's on, problem with this is you're limited with arm movement. Because of the spikes there, it's got to be over, under, in between, or it just falls off.
Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight!
The Sword of Omens. Yeah. For an item being so small, they did a very good job on this, actually. All the lines and designs, even above there, is very accurate. Could have used a little black paint in between there, but that's an easy fix. The Eye of Thunder is gold for some reason. I thought it should be black. But I was really surprised about this, and I'm so glad they got it right. But when in the cartoon, when Lionel puts the Sword of Omens inside his claw shield, it is totally flush in there, this claw shield. So that's very cool. I'm glad they got that. But when that's in there, again, you're kind of limited with arm movement there, and it's just a little awkward, but it works. Now, the final Sword of Omens, even more detailed than the last. So now you got extra little lines going on here, and the logo is perfect. Very, very awesome. Good job on that, Bandai. But as we look further out, as you can see, it's kind of lopsided, so it's like warped, and it's bent, kind of going that way. But it's very thin, flexible rubber, so maybe a night or two between some books, hopefully we'll straighten it out. Finally, I want to talk about Poseability. Now, as you can kind of see, his eyes do kind of line up for the sight beyond sight. It's not very close to his face, though. That's as close as you're going to get. And it especially doesn't work with the larger Sword of Omens. Since I started collecting toys in 2008, I always wanted some Thundercat figures. But even now, the old 80s figures are like several $100s brand new in box. That's just ridiculous. So I knew that someday they had to make modern renditions of these classic figures, and thank God that day has finally come. It's one thing to make a modern rendition of an old cartoon figure, but it's another thing to do it well, and Bandai has actually done that. This is one of my new favorite toys now, and I look forward to collecting the rest. And in case anyone asks, yes, I'm aware of the other versions of this Lionel. There's the Toys R Us exclusive, and then the 6-inch. And I wanted to get this version because to me, it was just the best for me overall. The 6-inch face I didn't like, and he's too small. And the deluxe is nice with the sword holder and all. But the extra detail on the figure was just unnecessary to me. So I got this figure. And that's my review. Thank you very much as always for watching. Stay tuned for some still pictures, and I'll see you again soon.
Beware, Thundercats. For Mom Ra, the ever-living review will come soon.